Climate change is a rapidly growing issue that is affecting the entire planet. The increasing levels of greenhouse gases, such as carbon dioxide, in the atmosphere are causing the average temperature of the Earth to rise, leading to significant changes in weather patterns and natural systems. One of the major impacts of climate change is the rise in sea levels. As glaciers and ice caps melt, ocean levels are rising and causing coastal areas to flood. This not only affects the habitats of marine life, but it also displaces millions of people and causes billions of dollars in damages. In addition, the changing climate patterns have led to more frequent and intense natural disasters, such as hurricanes, droughts, and heatwaves, which cause widespread destruction and loss of life. Another impact of climate change is the decline in biodiversity and loss of ecosystems. As temperatures increase, many species are unable to adapt, leading to their extinction. This not only affects the delicate balance of ecosystems, but it also has far-reaching consequences for human societies, as the decline in biodiversity reduces the resources we depend on for food, medicine, and other needs. To address the issue of climate change, it is imperative that we reduce our greenhouse gas emissions and transition to cleaner, more sustainable forms of energy. This will require a global effort and a commitment from individuals, corporations, and governments to make the necessary changes. The future of the planet and all its inhabitants depends on our actions to Controlling climate change will require a multifaceted approach that includes both reducing greenhouse gas emissions and adapting to the impacts of a changing climate. Some ways to mitigate climate change include, switching to renewable energy sources, reducing the use of fossil fuels and transitioning to cleaner sources of energy, such as wind and solar, can significantly reduce greenhouse gas emissions. Improving energy efficiency, implementing energy-efficient technologies and practices can reduce the amount of energy needed to power homes, businesses, and industries. Protecting and restoring forests. Forests absorb carbon dioxide from the atmosphere and are critical in mitigating the effects of climate change. Protecting and restoring forests can help reduce greenhouse gas emissions. Encouraging sustainable agriculture. Agricultural practices that conserve soil, water, and other natural resources can reduce greenhouse gas emissions and increase the ability of the land to absorb carbon dioxide. Promoting public transportation. Encouraging the use of public transportation, such as buses, trains, and bike lanes, can reduce the number of cars on the road and decrease emissions. In addition to mitigating climate change, it is important to also prepare for and adapt to its impacts, including rising sea levels, increased frequency of natural disasters, and changes in weather patterns. This will require investment in infrastructure, such as sea walls and drought-resistant crops, and efforts to increase the resilience of communities.